That moment when everybody thinks you're a cosplayer, but you're just a little shit. By Nothing_Rainy Day. Read by Rainbow Curse. Summary. What if Hero Izuku gets mistaken as a cosplayer at a hero convention and decides to roll with it? He is giggling under his mouthpiece, eyes sparkling with joy, when suddenly a group came up to him, and the hero got surrounded by cosplayers that were cosplaying as his friends. That's a bit weird to see. Red Riot, Ground Zero, Pinky, Uravity, Froppy, Shoto, almost all of Izuku's graduation class looked at him. Thank God the PR team in all these interviews made me less awkward when talking to strangers. Izuku awkwardly stepped back and scratched his nape. Hi? Notes. Honestly, I have no idea what this is. It just popped into my brain and went like, hey, write me, or I'll shit in your bed. And I like my bed clean. Izuku was overjoyed. Smiling under his mask, he walked into the middle of an enormous crowd of people. Laughter, shouts, and music could be heard everywhere, and the hero basked in the familiar feeling. It had been a while since he came to a hero convention, before UA actually, where he was too busy to go because of the League, and then Overhaul, and then the war. Yeah. And after graduation, he had to work non-stop to secure his place in the hero rankings while making enough money to live comfortably. But he was back, and to a bunch of his friends' first convention, nonetheless. Months prior, Eijiro had barged in one of their meetings, yelling that he was officially invited to a convention as one of the star heroes. It later turned out that with him had been invited Katsuki, Shoto, and Yamomo, due to an impromptu team-up they had a few weeks before the meeting that turned out amazingly. He was also invited to go with Hero Deku, and had accepted, which is part of the reason why he was here in the first place, strolling in his costume in a sea of people and slowly making his way toward the interview room. I would have gone them either way, as a star hero or not. It's the first convention. I still can't believe I was invited. He was giggling under his mouthpiece, eyes sparkling with joy, when suddenly a group came up to him, and the hero got surrounded by cosplayers that were cosplaying as his friends. That's a bit weird to see. Red Riot, Ground Zero, Pinky, Uravity, Froppy, Shoto, almost all of Izuku's graduation class looked at him. Thank God the PR team in all these interviews have made me less awkward when talking to strangers. Izuku, awkwardly, stepped back and scratched his nape. Hi? The Ground Zero cosplayer jumped on him and latched onto his arm excitedly. Hi! We saw you from afar and we're like, wow, that dude really knows what he's doing with his cosplays. So we were wondering if you, 1, if you could share some of your secrets with us, and 2, if you could stick around with us for the rest of the day, because at the start we were just a group of 10, and then we saw other cool cosplays of the graduation class and asked them to join us, and I had this wonderful idea, like, hey, what if we search for all the members of the graduation class? So I guess what I want to say is, do you want to join us and help us find the other members of the graduation class? Without counting Deku, we're just missing chargeables, earphone jack, and a voice. What do you say? Wait, they think I'm a cosplayer? Taken aback by the sudden outburst of excitement, joy, and energy oozing off the cosplayer before him, Izuku didn't reply immediately, which made another cosplayer, Uravity, step up, putting a hand on Ground Zero cosplayer's shoulder. Uravity 2.0 opened his mouth to speak, and heck, he had a deep voice. Sorry about her. She means no harm, but she can be a bit much sometimes. Finally aware again, the green-haired hero smiled. It's no problem. I have friends like that too. The cosplayers before him lifted their eyebrows. Wow, you can even voice act? You sound just like the real Deku. They still think I'm a cosplayer, even after hearing my voice? Ground Zero 2.0 gasped. Oh, we didn't introduce ourselves! She held her hands theatrically, pointing to herself. My name is Yonemura Hana, and as you can see, I'm Ground Zero today. Uravity is Yendo. He's my brother, so just call us by our first names, otherwise it'll get confusing. Red Riot is Kenzo Fujiwara. Pinky is Kozuki Matsuo. Pinky is Kozuki Makoto. Froppy is Hoshi Rin. Shoto is Nagusu Kokoro. Hana continued, listing the whole cast of more than 17 people, some of which she had just met, with a cheerful voice. The hero had to hand it to her. She had memory. And an impressive pair of lungs. And Tentacle is Aokikashi. So, what's your name? And here, Midoriya was faced with 2 choices. He could tell them that he was Midoriya Izuku, knowing that he was one of the heroes that didn't hide their identity, and he would be instantly recognized by the group. Or he could do something else. he really wanted to do something else. That would be lying, but hey, why not? Hero beamed under his mask. My name is Yumikumo Akatani. Nice to meet you. The Crown Zero cosplay gasped and clutched her heart, smiling. Oh no, my heart! You're too sweet! She then threw an arm around Izuku's neck and started walking, chatting and laughing toward the numerous activity booths. Somewhere, close by, 4 heroes were waiting for their interviews to start. They all got here early, a few hours before their event actually started. But, call it nerves or perfectionism, they were all here. Except for one. A woman with long and slick black hair, tied into a ponytail, speaks up. It's strange. Izuku's usually the first to arrive. A red and spiky-haired man joins in. Yeah, it's been 2 hours since the con started, and Izubro's still not here. Perhaps we should text him, ask if he's alright? With an even tone, another man says, I'll do it. A blonde, the last one in the quatar, yells from where he sprawled across the couch. Daku doesn't need your constant coddling, you bastards. Wherever he is, he's probably found a way to gawk at some All Might or whatever hero figurines. Like the damn nerd he is. And we'll see him fly into the fucking interview room 5 minutes late with bags full of merch, and he'll get all excited and showcase them to everyone in the fucking room. Loser. There's a pause. Then Yamama mutters, I hate that he's right. Damn right I am! Laughs gradually bloom in the waiting room, the tense atmosphere now gone. Shokun! 11:12. Izuku, are you alright? You're not here yet. We're worried. Did something happen? Do you need any help? Just send your location and we'll come right away. 11:24. All might, Shoto, no! I don't need any help. Everything's fine. You often say that when things are not, in fact, fine. Like that one time at the building on fire. 11:25. We don't talk about that. I just got a bit sidetracked. But don't worry, I'm really fine. I'm actually already at the con. Sidetracked? You'll see. Izuku? Question mark? Even I know how bad some of your surprises are. The hospital reduction code joke wasn't funny. No! Shoto-kun! The betrayal! 11:26. How can you be betrayed if it's true? The hurt! Top 10 anime betrayal! I'll never recover from this! You're so dramatic. He says, point. Anyways, will you be eating with us in the lounge? We have soba. 11:27. Izuku? Sorry, I had to check. Sorry, Shoto, I'll be eating out. But I'll join you guys when the interview starts. You'll be there on time? Shoto, that was one time. National television. One time! 50,000 viewers, Izuku. 11:27. I know, okay, let me forget how embarrassing that was. Promise I'll be there on time. Or just a tiny bit late. Okay. And no getting sidetracked by All Might merch or whatnot. Oh my god, Shoto, I know. I won't. You sure? Yeah. Sure. Yes. Super sure. Shoto! Yes! I'm not even in a merch store right now. 11:28. X for doubt. Shoto, trust me! I'll be lenient today. Thank you, Your Imperial Highness. I hope you can feel the eye roll through the screen. Smiley face. 11:28. I hate you sometimes. No, you love me. I object. Is your ice pack during the summer? I do not object anymore. In fact, I love you. Do you want to get married and be my forever ice pack? I have the wedding planned. No need for such extreme measures. Aw, but there was cake! When is there no cake at a wedding? You know the answer. Okay, yeah, I see your point. Anyways, I gotta go. Talk to you later. See you at the interview. On time. Angry emoji. Heart. Smiling, Izuku put his phone back in his pocket. And got tackled by Hana. Akatani, it's nearly lunchtime, and since you've been voted the best cosplayer of our group, as well as being the one to find our last 3 missing members, you get to choose where we eat. Bashful, the hero scratches his forearm. I doubt I'm the best cosplay out of all of us. Nonsense, we all agreed on it. Anna Voice's dog agreed on it. I don't think Corazon's dog agreed on it. Cole's arms agreed on it. Now choose. Midoriya rolled his eyes playfully. Fine. The green-haired man turned around, looking for the best place to eat. His eyes landed on some very appealing stalls selling all kinds of seafoods, from spicy octopus to some very Western-looking sushi. He's about to turn around and show them the stall when he remembered. Oh, fuck. My mask. There's no way they won't recognize me without my mask, and I need to take it off to eat. Slightly panicking, the green-haired hero looks around for a distraction. There. Eyes bright, he swiveled around, finger raised for the building. Hey, I was thinking, before we eat, we could participate in this competition. Everyone is eating right now, so the restaurants and food stalls are probably packed anyways. It'll be better to go after. All 19 cosplayers turned their heads to where Izuku was pointing. Yendo raised an eyebrow. A cosplay contest? Under his costume, Midoriya started to sweat. Please work. Fortunately, Hana saved the day. Hey, that's not a bad idea! Plus, with Akatani, we're sure to win. We have to eat quickly if we want to see the interview, but I know we can do it. Plus Ultra! Hana, I know you can't hear me, but as Mina says, you're a queen. Thank you! With a cheer, Hana took the closest people she could grab hands, Yendo and Izuku, and almost carried them toward the building. The rest of the group running behind like an army following their leaders. Wait, they're going to the interview? In hindsight, Izuku probably could have guessed that they would be going to the interview. It was the main event of the convention, after all. But he was a bit distracted at the time. So now, he was walking at the end of the overexcited group. He wasn't sure of how he could get out of this situation. But, do I have to get out of this situation? The green-haired hero smiled. I have an idea. Started trotting up, joining the group once again. Hey, wait up! Small mate. 12:45. Hey, Shokun, could you do me a favor? Sure. What is it? Can you tell the others I'll be at the interview, but I won't be entering the same way as you will? Tell Kachan it's a green chestnut code. Sure. Also take my mic. Okay. Thanks. See you soon. See you. Walking in line to find a seat in the crowd, Izuku had a hard time suppressing his giddy smile. He looked at the still empty stage, all the broadcasting and recording equipment undergoing last-minute checkups. Interviewer already in the armchair facing the long couch, papers in hand, probably going through possible questions again. Oh my god, my palms are sweaty. I'm trembling. I don't even know if it's from stress, anticipation, or excitement. Still fighting smile, the hero took a seat somewhere on the edge of the row, sandwiched between the two Yonemura. They wait for another 15 minutes. 15 agonizing minutes, where all Izuku can do is fidget and try and focus on staying calm. Fortunately for him, he gets included in his two neighbors' conversation and ends up spitting facts on Canadian squirrel. Another 5 minutes. Finally, a member of the crew grabs a mic. Hello everyone, I'm sure we're all happy to be here. The interview will start in a minute. The man continues, but Izuku isn't listening anymore. He waits, vibrating in his seat. When the broadcasting starts, one camera on the crowd and another on the interviewer, Izuku feels a strange sense of calm wash over him, almost tunes out the interviewer's presentation. Business. Today we have special guests. 5 members of the infamous class of heroes, lovingly dubbed the graduation class. They've fought for us, they fight for us, and they'll fight for us. Let's give a warm welcome to Creati, Red Riot, Ground Zero, Shoto, and Deku! The 4 heroes walk onto the stage, waving to the crowd, but eyes searching for one person. Hana looks around. Where's Deku? The interviewer looks confused and mildly distressed. Murmurs can be heard in the crowd, growing louder and louder as time goes on. A litany of, where's Deku? Did you see Deku? Is he not here? Shoto's gaze finally lands on Izuku. He raises an eyebrow. The green hero smiles under his mask. He stands up, ignoring the Yonemura's surprised looks, and walks straight to the stage, where Shoto is holding a mic out in his direction. The murmurs get louder. Gasps can be heard. Izuku jumps on stage, smiles at Shoto, and takes the mic. He leans in and takes his mask off, smirking. Hello. He almost laughs at his group of cosplayers' baffled faces. Sorry that I'm late. It's been a long time since I last went to a con. Deku turns around and goes to sit on the couch next to his friends. Kesuke looks at him in the corner of his eye and drawls, sharp grin on his face. That fun, nerd? Izuku returns the grin. You have no idea. The room gradually explodes in cheers. Okay, I'm gonna try and say all this. Hello, birds of chaos. What's up? How are we? Sorry, tried to get this out yesterday. I couldn't because I was fucking exhausted. Yay. And, a little bit starstruck because you guys are fucking insane. What the hell? I did not expect the first video on this fucking channel to do well at all, in the slightest, but you're all just crazy. Apparently. Which, honestly, that's a mood, but, thank you so fucking much. I swear to gods. Yeah, this fic is fucking awesome. I found this through Ella's Discord, which you should totally join, by the way, because we're very fun over there. Very fun. The Urson is awesome. Very, very well seasoned. Very well seasoned Urson. But someone put it in FicRex, and I was just like, what is this? I read it, and the first thing I thought is, if this isn't PODFIC, by the end of this week, I am going to murder something. Speaking of murder, you should probably drink your water. If you don't drink your water, did you know this is probably a study somewhere, but crows are 28 times more likely to murder are 200 times more likely to murder someone when unhappy. I'm unhappy if you don't drink your water. Go take care of yourself, or else. Yeah. But, hopefully this will start becoming a regular thing, because I really like doing this, and it's very fun, and it makes the dopamine go up, and we need more dopamine in this household. Join Ella's Discord. I already said that, but do it, because it's awesome over there. And I'll probably see you next week. Bye-bye.